Hi there, CTS. It's me, Sammy, and we're back again for, you guessed it. I don't even know what to call this anymore. I come here every Friday. I talk to you guys about events and cool stuff that's going on. So yeah, I'm back again to do that, and I have my notes ready. We have quite a jam-packed video to do today. We have a lot to cover. So, of course, we have the events. And then, of course, we have a few other things I would like to go over. For example, our event section, our guide section. Also, I need to pick a few vendors' brains here. We'll get into that in just a little bit, but let's go ahead and get started. May 16th. So next, Totentan's Goth Night at the Crypt, May 16th. That's going to be with DJ Bloodline, DJ Catastrophe. If you're ready to dance your little heart out, make your way on down. It's an amazing event. It's always a lot of fun. And I was just there with Big Boy Gothic. Amazing night. So we have that. Definitely wanted to get that, included first before I forget. Now, for the other events this week, I did see that we have, okay, now you will have to forgive me. I have not heard of these two bands, but there's Swans and Christ of Han, May 7th, Tuesday, May 7th. So that's a really cool show that's going on this week. Now this one's a bit far out, but I did want to mention it just because it really did catch my attention. It's literally just called Hardcore Show. May 17th, there's going to be 5 bands. So there's going to be Flak, Bad Timing, Arsonist, Punt Puncher, and Vultures. Now this seems like a lot of fun. Honestly, I love it when there's, shows with lots of bands, multiple bands, because even if you didn't hear of all of them, you can always learn some new music, get into the crowd and meet new people. So that's really cool. I definitely wanted to give that a shout out. It looks like a lot of fun. And, for both of these events, they're all under our events page. So if you're interested in taking a look or just browsing around, get some more information or grab a ticket, that's where everything's going to be. Now, those are the only two events I really had. I did also want to give a special shout out. So I know that there's actually a few other goth nights in Pueblo, for example, and also in Boulder. Personally, I just visited Boulder for the first time, I think 2 weeks ago, and I absolutely love it there. So I really hope one of these days I can make it out to one of Dorian Gray's Coven raves. It looks like a lot of fun, and it seems like it's a great time. So I definitely wanted to give that a shout out here. So just in case if you wanted to travel to different parts of Colorado and check out a few other goth nights, that's also a great idea. I definitely need to, I didn't see them on the events page. So you guys, also, I wanted to mention this. If you see a cool event on Facebook, all you have to do is just click the share button and share it to the group. And that automatically gets added to our events page. So when things get added to our events page, one, it makes my life a lot easier, because then I could for sure see what's going on. And two, for other people, they can also take a look under, the events tab and see what's going on and pick out a few events that they want to attend. Another great thing about our events tab is that there's actually more up there too. For example, we have quite a few chats, and I actually heard from a few of you guys that you didn't even know we had chats. We have so many, you guys. We have Gothic Fashion, we have Gothic Pets, we have, music, we have a music chat, we have just plain old goth talk. And we also have, again, goth nights, concerts. We have so many chats. So depending on some of your Facebook settings, sometimes they won't show up for you. But just tweak around with your settings if you're interested, see what works. And it's all under our chats section. So I'm on mobile. So essentially, if you look under the Colorado Goth Society section, you should see these little bubbles that say reels, chat, about, look for players, and guides, featured photos, events. Essentially, these tabs are really, really helpful, you guys. For the guides, those go over a few regular goth nightclubs and local stores, local bands. It has a lot of really great information that our top contributors, kind of put together. So definitely take a look into that. We're actually going to be updating it too. So there's going to be more fun things on there as well. I definitely wanted to give that a shout out. Take a look in there. Also, before I forget, for vendors, so we definitely want to give our goth vendors a little bit of love. Personally, my two favorite are Dark Sigil and Big Boy Gothic. Those are my two favorite local vendors. Of course, I also love the Arbitrarium. So I wanted to actually get to know more vendors. I do love Deviant Leather as well. So if you're a vendor and you're watching this, send me your information. Let me take a look. I definitely want to introduce our Colorado Goth Society family to a few more fun local vendors. That way, we can all put our paychecks in trouble. But I mean, come on, support the community, support local. Why not? So, yes, send me your information. Let me know. I do have message requests. Um, so just send me a request and I will look into it. All right, so I pulled up some information about the Goth Night in Pueblo. So it's at Broadway Tavern in Pueblo, Colorado, and it's going to be a goth night of, industrial and traditional goth, post-punk, power noise, sub-goth. So that's really cool. It's 21 and up, no cover. So yeah, okay, personally I love no cover, so that's awesome. And that's going to be, see, Thursday, May 23rd. Yes, Thursday, May 23rd. So that's going to be a really cool event. I know it's a bit far out, but I definitely wanted to shout that out. So if you're in Pueblo, Colorado, and you're not in Denver or Boulder, that's a great option to go to. Also, one last event I wanted to shout out is Friday, May 10th. It's going to be Death Disco, Blade Runner 2024, a cyberpunk party with Assemblage 23, and Helix Live. This is going to be another great event by Ritual Noise. You know they keep us coming. So Ritual Noise is hosting. It's going to be at Trax. And I went to the one last year with Frontline Assembly. It was absolutely amazing. So I'm really looking forward to this. There's going to be DJ Julian Black, Nitrogen, Eli, and DJ Rituals. So it's going to be a great night. Last I checked, there are still tickets available. So take a look. Friday, May 10th, we're going to have some amazing vendors. One of my favorites, Big Boy Gothic, they're going to be there. So check it out, and I hope to see you guys there. Want to bring this up just a little bit. We just wanted to say, if you have any comments, any concerns, any issues, please do try to bring them up to a mod or admin directly, and please do try to avoid making public posts with that would essentially enact an inflammatory response. If it's an issue or a problem, please reach out to us directly. We would like to keep things civil, and the best way that issues get resolved and things get clarified is to reach out to people directly. We created this group to unite, not divide, so we do just ask kindly that people please try to avoid making inflammatory posts, comments, etc. Let's try to keep things civil. Let's be nice to each other. And if anything comes up, please feel free to message us. There's lots of us admins and mods. We are here for you, and we're open to listening to your comments and concerns. So let's just try to be a bit nicer to each other, and let's try to avoid making inflammatory posts. And let's please just try to avoid making inflammatory posts. Anyways, that ends the video. That's all I have for you guys. So I will see you at the next one.